Here I am, back again with another shitty story, this time about my friend, Doris. She had a project with a man and her mother. This man, who will not be named, again, is 61 years old. He started calling Doris Moppy and Snoopy, which is basically sweetheart and sugar. Doris started telling me that she was kind of feeling uncomfortable with this, and then I said, okay, but then you have to tell him, because if you don't, this is like a continuous cycle where people don't know they're doing anything wrong and you just feel uncomfortable. So, hey, I'm recording, buddy. Get out of here. And she sent the nicest message you could send. Hey, it makes me uncomfortable that you speak to me on the phone and in your emails and call me sweetheart and sugar. I understand it's not your intention to make me feel uncomfortable. I understand that you mean well, but in a good collaboration, I would rather have you call me Doris. If you prefer me call you any other way, please tell me. Doris's mom knew that she was going to send this message, and she said, you are solving this in a very adult way, really in a Doris way, which says a lot about Doris. Doris is kind, compassionate, passionate, very respectful, and very professional, and that is why I love her and why I love to work with her. It did not go well at all. He said, I won't do it again, but I noticed that you're not really used to friendliness. I'm 61 years old and deserve to be who I am. This is the reaction I sent Doris, which is basically what I felt. Then he said, agree to disagree, something like that. Doris said, okay, good, thank you. And then something bad happened. This man had the nerve to call Doris's mom. Doris's mom! And he basically said, your kid doesn't respect me. I feel like I'm a joke. I do not feel respected. And then this man terminated the project. He does not wish to work with Doris anymore. He just quit. Then Doris sent a really long message back, which was also so respectful. She called him out. She says she needs to be comfortable to work together to come to a good result. And she says something that's very important. If she were her mom's son, this would never happen, because in what world would you call a guy sweetheart or sugar? Never! It would never happen! Oh. Doris says, I only treated you with respect and was very professional. I don't want to discuss this with you, because if you don't understand that I don't want this and you don't want to understand this, we're not gonna have a conversation. And then he said, I feel from the start that I have to defend myself. I can't work with someone if there's not a click, and I'm gonna focus on other things. I want to say, because it's very important to me, we are not responsible for the comfort of other people when they are making us uncomfortable. I am super proud that Doris said to this guy, you are making me feel uncomfortable. If someone would call me sweetheart and sugar all the time, I would not take that well. It's really annoying and it's kind of degrading. You would never speak to a man that way. Don't you dare talk to me that way. Doris did the right thing, and she basically lost 1,500 euro. So these are the consequences for standing up for yourself. I told her, I think you dodged a bullet because this piece of shit doesn't deserve to work with you. And I know that other things will come on her path when May comes around, because she's great and everybody wants to work with her. But it is such a strange thing to me that when you say you're doing this, it makes me feel X and I'd rather you not do it, and you feel attacked, you feel mocked, and you feel like you have to defend yourself, and then you use your age constantly as a defense. What are you talking about? One of my best friends, Carlo, he's 57. If I tell Carlo, hey Carlo, I don't really like it when you do whatever, I would call him out on it, and he would never do it again, because he understands that he doesn't want to make me uncomfortable, and his own wish to call me whatever he wants to is lesser than my comfort. So I wanted to make this video to, one, support my friend, because I always thought, Doris, you have to stand up for yourself. And to illustrate what could happen when you say, I don't like it when you treat me this way. Apparently it's a week where I'm gonna sit in front of a camera and tell people how shitty the world is, but this is what it is. I am very angry at this guy. When you think, I'm older than you, you should listen to me and I don't care about what you feel. Take some time to think about what you're doing. And when you want to work with great people, try and make sure you're a great person yourself first and don't bother them. I know this money is gonna come back one way or another, because who doesn't want to work with Doris? Old sexist men, apparently. Goodbye.